Hello, my name is Logan Pross, and I'm going to review 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Jay specializes in writing realistic fiction books for teenagers, young or old. The reason that he aimed for an audience at this age is because most teens don't like being preached to, which is his writing style. And on top of that, teens can relate to bullying and being, or at least seeing, harassing, since those two subjects are very common in high school. The book, 13 Reasons Why, is a suicide book, essentially, where the author is telling, not directly, but very subtly through actions throughout the story, through Clay's perspective, as he reads and listens to Hannah's reasons why she killed herself. So Clay starts off the book very, very scared. He's paranoid. He's anxious. He's having a terrible time about even thinking about it. He's paranoid wherever he goes. He's like looking around. Since Tony is the guardian of the book, or the tapes rather, he looks over the people that had received the tapes, have already seen the tapes, and are soon going to receive the tapes because they're on the list. He needs to make sure nothing happens to them, because if somehow the tapes, get out of line, they get destroyed or they try to get rid of them, all the information inside of those tapes will be released to the public. So, Clay's looking around, he's like, what's happening? Who's the suspects? And as he's reading, throughout the story, he starts to get less and less sad and worried, and he doesn't grieve as much. Well, while he's still sad about Hannah's death, since he knew her on a very personal level, like in the chapter where Clay is at a party with Courtney, and he meets Hannah, and they have touchy time, and they catch up with each other, and they start to bond and be friends, and, possibly more than friends if they wanted to take it that far, but Clay starts to get way more frustrated and angry at Hannah because he just can't stand the fact that all these opportunities that Hannah had, she didn't take. She gave out signs, but she took them in the wrong way because people took those signs the wrong way, and she was really, really honestly just unlucky with the people that she hung out with. Like, there was her first boyfriend, Justin. He kind of used her and used rumors to spread word of the new girl that she's a slut. She's out there, you can mess with her and you could possibly get places with her. Which is just honestly terrible. She met a lot of scumbags, peeping toms, rapists here and there. Honestly, just terrible things. But what's really tragic to me is how Clay's perspective around the same around the same area as the party rather. He can tell that he regrets he regrets a lot of things that he did. Like in the chapter 7 or 5, tape A, side A. He says, quote unquote, on page 216, but I was scared. Once again, I let myself get scared, showing that Clay had hesitation in that area. He was very, very scared of what could happen, so he just followed what she was doing when she kind of cursed at him and forced him to get out of his room because she didn't want Clay, out of fear, to be like all the other people that she met that kind of screwed her over. And before, when he was in the tapes, when he was listening to other people's tapes, he says on page 146, quote unquote, I'm listening, but still I'm too late, showing that Clay, he's kind of regretting or grieving at the same time. He's just like, I could have been there for her, Why didn't I take the chance? I was too hesitant. I'm still a young boy. Why didn't I just take the chance to help her? Which is honestly the whole feeling of the book. It's just like, you get more progressively frustrated. You get more, why is he hesitating? It's honestly really enlightening, because for people that have a problem people that have a problem with, trying to go out and help people, Asher kind of subtly puts a presence or message in people's heads to, like, you should